Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Sunkenland. Today, I would like to continue my quest to make my little speedboat the most deadly thing on the water. And of course, we took a big step in that direction in the previous episode when we made a little trip over to Dreadville and found the wreckage of a naval gun. Well, we built that, put it on our deck, and of course, ventilated some enemies. It's slow, it only holds one shot at a time, but when you hit, it does some serious damage. 700 in area effect, so yeah, very good indeed. Now, we do have another option for cannons. There's 2 cannons in the game. And when we were up north, I happened to notice while I was doing clicking, where is it here? That this one right here. So this is the 40 millimeter anti-aircraft gun. Now hold a second, which is also a turret. Right here. Okay, so over here and select this. All right, so currently we have right there, the naval gun. So, like I said, rate of fire 1, it's expensive ammo too, just saying, I'm gonna throw that in. And it does very nearly 700 points of damage. It is a little tricky to aim too, because you have to kind of loop it over there, and if your target is far away, yeah, those shots that help you line it up are kind of expensive. It's also kind of expensive to make too, but then again, apparently, if it's completely destroyed, all you have to do is just repair that spot and it magically comes back. I thought I was going to have to build that again. Yikes. However, this one, like we just saw, so this is the 40 millimeter anti-aircraft gun. This does 130 per shot, which is more than any of the other turrets, by the way. Rate of fire 20. It holds, I think it was 160. Where was it? The magazine, it's around, oh, there it is, 20 at a time. There we go. Because that one is actually another one. So this one isn't so bad. I don't know if it's a better solution. We can check in the future because I do believe you can swap them out. Let me demonstrate. I think this is something you can actually do. It goes into that magical gun parts area. I should say boat parts area. Yeah, this is a little scary, but let's just check this out. So if I select this, okay, so disassemble. Yes, I know, that's very scary, isn't it? Okay, but then what I can do is I can mount. In other words, disassemble wasn't taking it apart, it was taking it off the ship. So if I do mount, then it's back. Now, I hope I didn't lose a shot with that. But I mean, it is possible. So if we do get the other one, this one right here, we could probably do a hot swap and test it out. See, here's the thing though. This isn't really a weakness. This is just a matter of, checking to see whether or not the other gun might be functionally better. I doubt it, but we can try it. However, the ship does have a rather devastating weakness. And that is right back here. So here's the thing. I got my fancy engine right here. And yeah, there's nothing that can defend it. Because of this tower, I can't turn it around to shoot that one. The cannon is in the front. I'd have to rotate the entire ship. So if I was underwater or I was at a POI and something came up behind me here, yeah, I mean, it would take me a while to turn the ship around. So I think we need to put something right here. The thing is, I don't want to put another heavy machine gun down. I have something else in mind. So here's the thing. Now, when I was looking at the power plant right up here, I kind of blew this one off quickly. See, I thought that was just a heavy machine gun. No, that's the 20 millimeter quad. But I don't want to go to the power plant. Fortunately, I don't have to, because I was searching all the locations, and there's a lot of stuff around here. As a matter of fact, if you go over here, this is the quad heavy machine gun. We got the duplex up above. The thing is, if we go over to here, Radio Island, there is another quad, 20 millimeter right there. So if I put that on the back deck, first of all, it'll be a different ammunition. So if I drain ammunition from the top or something like that, I can still shoot. But it probably does a lot more damage too, especially in quad mode. And it looks like it has a wonderful little shield there, so it might be nice for protecting. Another thing about Radio Island, I do believe there's at least one ship over there. I want to clear away all the wreckages that are mine, because I hate looking out and seeing like those little yellow steering wheels everywhere. So what I want to do is I want to go to Radio Island and I want to see about getting the gun. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take off. It is getting a little late. I'm hoping that it's not going to be hard to find. And I'm hoping entanglements aren't going to be a problem. I mean, if we get the jump, then obviously they're in a lot of trouble. See, the one thing about the naval gun is, as I said, it's expensive to put ammunition in there. You only get 25 for doing it, and you need to use a lot of stuff, including modern parts. All right, so let's turn it around. Now, I haven't seen any enemies in this direction. I did see that there was I think it was a ferry over there. Okay, is that? Okay, hold it a second. Let's just, oh, that's the direction that I'm going in. All right, well, I mean, if that is a ship, then I'm going to preemptively take it out. Yeah, the ship is on the other side, the one that I left. Okay, is that a firepower ship? Hold on a minute. I think that is a firepower. All right, so that means it has a turret, which means I want to take that out as quickly as possible. Changing. Okay, not that way. Too high. Actually, I should say it was too low. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That should hit it. Okay, and I really need to get that turret in the front out. Is it dead? Hold on a moment. Okay, there's some very confused guys in the back. Could you guys just wave a bit? All right, I think I shot over his head. Okay, that's good. Okay, one down. Two down. Not dead yet. Yeah, you just keep standing. That's a great idea. I think that that's a turret. There we go. Now, there could be somebody inside. If there is, we kill them. I do believe that the cannon and the turrets are gone. From my experience, the firepower ones are the only ones that have cannons, which is the reason I'm currently using one. Okay, there is another ship over there. Okay, let's just stop for a moment. There may be a guy on the inside. We'll find out. All right, I'm going to pull out the VSS. And... okay, it's also... it's got the firepower, but it also has the armored panels. Oh, I already have it. Okay, and it's mine now. What is this? Firepower armored speedboat. Yeah, it's the same one that I'm currently using, except it has armor panels. I mean, I think I can add those now myself. All right. Okay, what did you have in here? Okay, so this is the, wait a minute, where have we got here? Yeah, that's the machine gun, the heavy machine gun, the one that I have up above. All right, decent stuff here. And this is the additional hull plates. I think that's what this ship has installed. All right, grab all of that. Now, the question came up, can I actually take this over, which I have done, and then repair the cannons and the turrets? Well, as you can see, there was a cannon there. There was certainly a turret here. It's not letting me do that. I mean, that would be a little bit on the overpowered side. That if you could just do this and get a full cannon back from the enemy, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I don't want to leave these guys doing this. So, boom. Going down. Yeah, he never even fired on me. Mind you, I did do a lot of shooting. So I would be curious, how many shots do I have left? Okay, 31. One is loaded, I have 30 extra. Alright. Okay, I think that we get in over here. But like I said, I also do want to go around and sink the boat that's behind it. I think it was just a regular speedboat. Alright, we're going to have to keep our eyes open. And there's another boat of mine. I'll get to that some other day. You can tell because it's upside down. Alright, so somewhere in here, there should be a quad 20 millimeter. And as we've seen... Okay, oh, I don't want to run aground. Stop. Okay, right there. That's good. Alright, now there's no enemies here because I've already taken care of this place. So we get to search in peace. That does remind me. There's probably loot here, and if I run into loot, I want the loot. Although I'm very hungry, and I couldn't help but notice that I had fish stew. So it could be up there. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Now, if we do get our hands on it, I would like to build it and once again take it out for a spin. I am curious, if I'm in the back, can I actually still steer the ship? Oh, I see iron. Was that 5? Yeah, it doesn't seem to explode anymore. I don't know if that's a bug in the experimental. Usually when you hit it the last time, it would just vanish. But that was 5, right? Yeah, I mean, you don't get that with the drill. Okay, so like I said, there was a lot of iron around here. I mean, if I was going to put this here, I would put it... Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let's grab this. Okay, 8 steel ingots. 2 modern parts. I still don't know what the modern gun parts are for. Okay, so that's very good. We can build that now. All right, I do want to get some more quartz. Since I'm here. There may be some more iron as well. I do remember there was a lot of iron. I don't think that there was any copper on this island here, but there was a lot of iron. And of course, we already got a bunch of iron. 18 is not bad at all. That is not what I'm looking for. Like I said, I do remember that there was quartz. I think one of them was really hard to see. Yeah, unfortunately, I left a scanner in the boat. Okay, how many did I just get? Oh, well, I filled this one up, didn't I? Okay, I would be curious as to what I need to construct this. Okay, any boats in range? Because I wouldn't want to come back and find mine, like, smoking. Anybody around? Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking the opportunity to get rid of that other boat. That one over there. But you know what? Let's go back to base first and then see about... Okay, let's get that over there. Yeah, the binoculars. Hold on a moment here. Okay, so I have been using this. Oh, it's actually getting dark too. All right, so if I did this, that's what I've been seeing. Now, if I do this, I mean, it's not a lot better. Unless I can zoom in and out. No, I can't zoom in and out. Hold it a minute. Nope. Nope. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Here. I mean, you'd have the whole screen to look at instead of just looking down that little circle there, right? Is it worth carrying something extra? Probably not. All right. Now, let's just take a look at this and see what we can do. No, it's a turret. Right, this one right here. All right, boat quad mount 20mm autocannon. So we're going to need steel. Wow, it gave us just the amount of steel we needed. I need a hydraulic system, and I need 15 gun parts. Okay, we should be able to do that. This wasn't very expensive. All right, so it is starting to get dark. So what I'm thinking is that why don't I just take this guy back? All right. Oh, back out, back out. Because we nearly ran aground. All right, turn. Here's the thing. I do believe I know where the autocannon is. You know, the machine gun, the automated one. The thing is, it would have to take up a precious turret slot. So I just don't think... Yeah, I'm going to scuttle this. Because this thing is just going crazy over here. I guess there's another one over there. But let's just get rid of this. Oh, and we have a friend over here, don't we? Okay, well... At the moment, I don't want to mess with you. Are you coming in my direction? Because I just want to get this thing out of the way. Here's the thing. Is it going to shoot at me? I don't want to hit the boat. See, I'm going to be closer to him now. Okay, nope, he's moving away. Yeah, a lot of fuel. Unfortunate. It goes in this way? Okay, is this a fishing boat? Heavily armored speedboat. Oh, okay. It's just I'm not used to the door being on the other side. That's all. A little weird. All right. Is there something in here? No, there isn't. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just get over here and Davy Jones' locker. I'm building reefs in the area. Yeah, you see the door is over here and it's wider. So just being a speedboat doesn't necessarily make it the same. And why am I on top of here? All right, by the way. We'll do that. All right, where is it? There's home. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the hydraulic item and gather everything. And in the morning... we will, oh, I'll also have to make ammunition too, won't I? I probably have some, but I'll make more. And in the morning, we'll take it out and show our butts to some enemies. And perforate them. See you in the morning. And morning has arrived, and I do believe I have what I need, including some extra ammunition. Now, this stuff is also kind of expensive, by the way. As you can see, shipborne 20mm cannon ammunition, smokeless powder, not a problem. Yes, it does require modern parts, and it does require steel. You only get 200 for that. So I did 2 rounds of it, by the way. To put that in perspective, if you use the heavy ammunition from the top, well, you get 1,000 rounds. It costs 2, which is the same, and then it just costs 2 copper and 2 iron. So, yeah, hopefully these things do more damage. We'll see how that works out. I do believe I have what I need, so we'll just make it here. Okay, so this guy right here. All right, so this is the other spot, and we are going to be building, of course, the boat quad mount 20mm autocannon. Okay, produce, and then mount. All right, now I am curious how many rounds are actually in it right now. So, hold on a second. Can I get a hold of this thing? Wait a minute, is this an autocannon? Wait a minute. No, I can control it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if it was a little smaller, I think it would be better. Alright, so... Alright, it has 160 rounds loaded in, and it has another 170. Alright, so this would be for taking out encounters here. I do wish that the little grating was a little thinner, but I'm hoping that means that the gun is tough. Alright, so let's just... and of course, I do have control abilities down here. Alright, anyway, it does look kind of scary. I am a little concerned, however, about this. Once again... It's a little tricky to get in there, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, the fact that that is right there. Yeah, couldn't you put it over here somewhere? Just saying, sitting out in the open like that when they're going to be shooting at me is just a little bit on the scary side. Alright, let's load the rest of the ammunition in, because there's not a lot else I can do with it. Alright, so it's the second one. Machine gun ammunition. As opposed to heavy machine gun ammunition, I mean, I think they should probably reverse those. I mean, this gun does more damage, right? It better do more damage. By the way, I am a little bit on the hungry side. Hold it a second. Alright, so this is the gun we just put in. It does 69 per shot. And this one does 43 per shot. Yeah, I mean, why is this one heavy and this one just a machine gun? I don't understand that. I guess understanding isn't required, though. Alright, so we now have caboose protection. So let's test it out on somebody. Does anybody want to play? I guess if we go out, we'll find somebody. And like I said, I still do want to take out that ship over there. So we'll just kind of keep our eyes open. I do believe I see somebody over here. The trick is I'm going to have to turn. All right, let's just, like I said, I want to get... Oh, there's another one over there, too. Yeah, I want to get into the habit of getting rid of ships that I have no use for so that we don't see those very confusing little circles there. Alright, there does seem to be somebody over here. It depends on what it is. I don't mess around with firepower speedboats because they have cannons. And that is starting to concern me right there. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that's a firepower. Yeah, we're not playing with the new gun there. You know what we're playing with? We're playing with this. Okay, turn. Yeah, it's got that tower. Okay, stop right there. All right, let's see if we can get the range down. Nope. I was short. Okay, I was aiming for the front because if there is a a cannon there, I want it dead. Okay. Okay, let's move in. Yeah, we're not messing with this. Considering I now know how devastating cannons are, I don't want my enemies to be able to use them on me. Oh, you're just gonna sit there, are you? All right, he actually had a turret up there too. Yeah, what is going on here? Why do you guys have these? Mine didn't have those. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. Like I said, I'm not messing with something that has a... Oh! Okay, how are you shooting me? I mean, he was shooting me through the wall. That's just BS. Yeah, you're dead. Alright, that's the solar-powered electrical welder. It drains so slowly. See this? I don't think I've ever changed the battery in this. It just drains so slowly. There's no reason you'd want it if you have that one. Okay, yeah, the gun. You know, we'll just grab everything. Grab everything. I guess fish stew is just the food of the sea. Hey, as long as I'm getting it. And I got a lot of fuel out of that. And the sea will get another reef. Okay, where's my ship? There it is. Which reminds me, I forgot to change the color, didn't I? I think maybe I'll do like purple is the one that I'm using or something like that. Here, hold on a second. Put that away. Blue. Purple. All right. All right. Yeah, the door. It's on one side for one. It's on the other side for another. And I did that again, didn't I? Anybody... Okay, I see a couple of potential victims over here. Wait a minute, didn't I take that one out? Okay, I'm confused. Did I forget to do that? I might have forgot to do it. Alright, let me just scuttle it and then we'll go over and play with the... We'll play with the others. Alright, that was just a regular speedboat. By the way, this is an enemy-rich island right now. And as you can see, they will shoot at me. Alright, so I want to get rid of this. And then I'm guessing we can take care of this. Okay, that's some pretty... I wonder if they have turrets now. That might be a thing. Alright, so I do want to get rid of this. But what I want to do is I want to expose my derriere. Okay, are you coming after me? Okay, turn. Okay, stop. Yeah, I know I'm probably making a terrible mistake. Okay. Okay, come over here, come over here. That's a really good question. How does this work? Okay, I'm in reverse now. Yeah, I can drive it from here, but I have to remember to drive backwards. Okay, so this looks like a fishing boat. Alright, turning... And I can't do any zoom in here, so there's no right click. Yeah, I gotta remember, I'm going backwards. I keep hitting W, but W is going to take me away. I have to hit S for reverse. Okay, by the way, just do a reload. It does seem to do a lot of damage, which is good. Okay, reload. Okay, can we take out... Okay, reload. You know, given the fact that this thing is expensive to use, I don't think it's that big of a jump. Over the gun I have on the top. You know, I think maybe I might want to consider hunting the quad version of that. Because like I said, this thing is eating up ammunition quickly. But it's also expensive doing it. Yeah, I mean, the aim on that is terrible. Say cheese. I mean, to be fair, it was armored. It's just that I did burn through a lot of ammunition, and the ammunition is expensive. Yikes! Yeah. Here's the thing about it is that maybe one or two of the Navy gun shots takes care of it. So that was kind of an expensive test there. Okay, can I get... There we go. Right there. There we go. I think you have to do them in order or something like that. There we go. Alright, and a little bit of repair work there. Yeah, the big gun did take some damage. How much? I mean, they weren't targeting it because I wasn't there. Alright, I should probably go over... Oh, I got a couple things this scuttle. Yeah, I mean, this thing is more than half damaged. I would prefer it would be over here or something like that. Sitting out in the open like that is just a terrible idea. Yeah, I think we'll have to see about maybe getting the quad version. Okay, is anybody here? Is there a ticking thing? Oh, hi. Hold on a minute. I just did as much damage to him as the big gun does. Did you see that? Okay, and the entrance is over here. Yeah, I mean, the cabin is much smaller here, isn't it? I like room. Okay, and this was just a heavy armored speedboat, which, yeah, again, mine has more durability, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, anything new? What is this? Advanced Marine Rudder. Turning speed. I didn't see that in any of the options, but you know what? That sounds pretty good. That sounds really good, actually, because obviously turning speed is an issue. Let's see. I mean, is that something I can put onto that boat? Oh, pardon me. Another reef on the way. Yeah, definitely depend on the big gun. All right, now, do I have any major issues here? The hull is really what I care about. Let's see. 100% across the board. Okay, so that won't interfere with speed. I do like having my little defenses up here, though. Okay, so I have the double up here. I might want to consider looking around for the quad. So where would that actually be? Oh, it's over there. Okay, so the quad is right over there. Oh, and I also missed a box. Actually, I missed a lot of things over here, didn't I? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so you know what? Maybe we'll do that another time. I think maybe checking out the other cannon might be a good idea too. So I'll kind of leave this one for now. If we can get that turning thing going, that would be very useful. Is that something I can put into this boat? It would be one of these, right? Because I don't remember seeing that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is an upgrade for in here. Control panel, hydraulic system, rubber. Yep, that is definitely something I want to throw in. I've already seen how that can be useful. It minimizes the problem in the back, to be honest. Oh, did I forget to do something? Yes, I did, didn't I? So, yeah, see the turn? If I could turn faster, that would be much better. Yeah, we'll get this last one out of the way. I think that's a speedboat. Now, I can't just see it, right? Yeah, they're gonna make you go in there. And that place was a maze. I mean, mind you, it's probably sitting outside somewhere. But, yeah. Do you have anything? You know, the ammunition would be nice, but I'd really like to be able to pull the fuel out. Do you have anything? No, you don't. Okay, yet another reef. I think that is all of the extras. I don't see any more of the yellow steering wheels, except, of course, back at our base. Where is that one? Not here. It's off that way. Really far. I mean, it looks cool. And I don't know. First of all, it's got the thick, things, so you're having trouble seeing to it. For the expense of the ammunition, it just doesn't seem to be worth it. We gave it a try. It would be nice if I could get the parts back. That hydraulic piece is actually a little on the expensive side. We'll keep it in reserve. You never know. We'll see how things work out in the future. I'm thinking, though, a quad machine gun might be a good idea. It's a lot less expensive to use. Anyway, that is going to be it for now. So, we did add a new item to our boat here. We do have protection on the back, which we didn't have before. Yeah, we'll pop over there and see if we can get that one. Apparently, there's a lot of other stuff that I left behind. Which way am I looking? Am I looking south? Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay, there's an island. I know there was an island down here. I don't remember there being an island over there. Interesting. Anyway, we went to Radio Island. You saw where we got it. If you're interested in the 20mm, there it is. It's a quad. It's just, for me, it doesn't seem to be enough of a bang for the buck for using it. Because making ammunition is more expensive. Seriously more expensive. You get 200 instead of 1,000. And you know what? If you're going to fire 4 guns at one time, you want it to destroy. And it just didn't seem to be worth it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.